Okay, so you've come so far in this journey. You're going to experience some aspects of the journey that may have not sat quite well with you, and that's perfectly okay. So I want you to be aware that the journey that you're on at the moment, you are going to meet that resistance. You are going to meet some negative thought strategies, and that's okay because you're working on progressing into that future self. Now, with this commitment, within this journey of betterment, you're going to have some thoughts that aren't going to be, or going to be unsupportive. You're going to have the outside influences that's going to question whether you're doing the right thing by following perhaps not just this journey but other journeys within your life. That's okay. Remember, we are all different. We have all evolved into somebody that potentially doesn't support that future version of self. And I want to invite you today just to think about and meditate perhaps this evening about visualizing that future version of self and the differences between how that picture may look in the future and how you are currently looking right now. Avoid the temptation to go any further than the past because that's not a reflection of the aligned version of self right now. See the future self in that meditation and see how you are looking right now, and perhaps any growth that has happened here. Identify the growth but avoid the temptation to look at the past. Now, there is going to be a misalignment, so the future self, perhaps a higher performing self, may require some larger action steps, and that's perfectly fine because you're with me on this journey. I'm going to be providing you with some of the tools and techniques that will enable you to get there. It's you that takes the action, but now's time for reflection to see how aligned you are, whether you're on that journey, whether you've committed enough self, whether that identification in the differences is going to highlight some of those things to be discussed over the next coming days. So tonight, during that meditation, I want you to look at where you are now in the present moment, look at that future version of self, and just have a look at seeing how far off that is. Just that identification alone, within this journey, within this upward curve, you're going to identify some of the opportunities, certainly over the next coming days, that are going to support that journey.